TV, DI, TV, DI, TV. My channel be poppin', go see me. DI, TV, DI, TV, DI, TV. My channel be poppin', go see me. Come on my channel, couple of things that I handle. DI's on the panel, protected and stay with the hammer. I can make this one your channel. You like how I look on the camera? I can return on the loyalty. Subscribe to the monthly channel. Can't get an intro, you ain't fly like me. You can even ask a girl with their eyes by D. Anybody do it, then fly by me. They say they like it, then fly by me. Yeah, like, share, subscribe to DITV.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Diaz. I just got done watching Effend's video, and I want to point something out because a lot of people, and I've heard it, I've said it before, but I've heard it a lot. When it comes to home invasions, the first thing people will say was, oh, well, it's not going to happen to me because blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's not going to happen to me because I live in a good neighborhood. Oh, it's not going to happen to me because it just doesn't happen. Oh, it's not going to happen to me because... And they just have a list of bullshit excuses, and excuse my language, but bullshit excuses, thinking that it's not gonna happen to them. Okay? I've said it before. I mean, knock on wood, I haven't had it happen to me yet, but I have said it before that, oh, well, I live in a nice neighborhood, so that kind of stuff doesn't happen. Since I lived in my current place now, there has been police chases, people loose that they were looking for in the area. A guy shot and killed a kid, not a kid, but a teenager, for breaking into his garage. You know, so just because you live in Beverly Hills, just because you live wherever you live at, doesn't mean home invasions cannot happen. Home invasions has nothing to do with where you live at. Home invasions have to do with the individual that's breaking into your house. If they feel like going to a certain neighborhood, they're gonna go. You know, and then you hear some people saying, well, I had someone else say to me, well, it kind of makes sense that people don't go to poor neighborhoods to rob because they already know they don't have anything. That's bullshit. Just because you don't live in a very wealthy neighborhood does not mean you don't have nothing. You can live anywhere and still have stuff that somebody wants. Did you ever hear the song, one man's trash is another man's treasure? Macklemore? Okay. There you go. If somebody wants something bad enough, I don't care where you live. I don't care where you're from. I don't care how much money you have, how much money you don't have. If you have something that somebody may want, or somebody may think you have something that they want, by the way you carry yourself. See, the thing is that when people do home invasions, some just randomly go to houses, okay? But then there also could be some that watch you for a while and plot. See, if you walking around and you always have some fresh clothes on, fresh shoes on, you have a nice car, even though you might not live in a wealthy neighborhood, that person's thinking, well, they have to have something because look at how they carry themselves. Look at what they're driving. Their house is nice. You may live in a decent neighborhood. Not saying wealthy, I'm not saying poor. You might live in an okay neighborhood. But that person doesn't know what you have inside, so they're going to take that chance because of the way you look and the way you carry yourself. See, so home invasion people, intruders and robbers and stuff like that, don't always plot on people. They do it randomly, okay? And there's some that plot, there's some that just do it because they're just doing it. So you can never take a chance. I don't care where you live at. So don't ever have that in your mind. Oh, well, it never happened to me. That'll never happen to me, because it can. Another thing that I wanted to point out was that a lot of people are scared to have a gun. I get it. Guns are scary. But guns are only scary in people's hands. If it's sitting there, who else is... Oh, I was watching Trey 57 Productions video that he did. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And he said, you got that gun sitting there, it's not going to shoot itself. So the only time a gun is scary is if it's in somebody's hands. That's what makes it scary. If it's just sitting there on a table or sitting in a store and you're looking at it, it's not scary. It's actually very beneficial for you to have a gun, whether you're a female or a male. When you are legally of age to own a firearm, I don't care if it's a long gun, I don't care if it's a handgun. Now, see, here in the state of Pennsylvania, you could be 18 and you can own a rifle, a shotgun. You can't own a handgun, but you can own a long gun. So as soon as you are legally of age, get one. Get one, because I tell you right now, you will not be disappointed. You can ask for help. You can ask for help in training to get you used to the gun until you're comfortable with it. But I'm just telling you guys, please get prepared. Please get prepared, because you don't know what's going to happen. And like I said, knock on wood, I haven't been involved in a home invasion yet, but I can't say that it's never going to happen. I used to say that because it never did. But now, with the way that this world is, now I don't know. And see, that's the thing that's stuck in so many people's heads, is that it's never going to happen, because it never did. So if you look on the news, and I'm not saying that this has anything to do particularly with home invasions, but if you look on the news worldwide at how many shootings happen. Shootings. Not a home invasion, just shootings. It is ridiculous. It wasn't like that back then. I mean, there were shootings, but now it's just like every time you turn on the TV, it's just like, okay, another shooting. I looked at my news channel the one day, and it was 4 shootings in one day in all different neighborhoods. 4 shootings. And I don't know if anybody heard about the Airbnb shooting. They're looking for the guy now that did it. Like, guys, it's not getting any better. It's not getting any better. And us as people, if you're legal, if you're of age, please get a firearm. Please get a firearm and just ask somebody for help. And getting you comfortable with a gun. And I'm not going to tell you how many I have, but I have them. And I was never comfortable with guns because I didn't own one, so I was never comfortable with them. And finally, one day I was just like, I have to get one. Because I know anything can happen. And me being a female, being out, I never know what could happen. There's sex trafficking going on, all kind of stuff going on, and I want to be prepared. So I encourage every single person to get a firearm if you are allowed. Get a firearm. I don't care what it is. You could buy $100 gun. As long as you're prepared for anything. Because you never know what's going to happen. Never. And the dream that I had, that I told you guys about, that makes me happy that I got one. Because people are so bold now that they will walk on your property. Your property. To get to you. So guys, this is just some advice. I have a phone call coming in. This is just some advice. Please, guys, just do it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll be back for another video.